Hey guys, this is the Latband solar pendant light. Let's open this thing up, check it out. All right, so here is the light. You're gonna be able to see for size reference here, exactly how big this is. That's it right here. And then these things flip out. You can adjust these to point towards things to kind of direct the light as you need. There's 4 of them, so they're gonna kind of spread the light out nice and bright. I'm really excited to try this. I have this shed back here that doesn't have electricity in it, and I'm gonna set the solar panel up here. And now at night, I'm not going to have to worry about a flashlight or reaching in the dark because this thing is going to turn on and I'm going to be able to see great. So let's set it up and then you guys can see for yourself. What else do we have in here? All right, so here is a remote. The remote will be to change the modes. There's 5 different lighting modes. And the modes go from being dim to bright or off to bright or always on, and depending whether it's daytime or nighttime. So you can have it so it turns on and is bright even in the day or stays on all the time. Anyhow, they give you a bunch of different modes. You can select it here with the remote they send along and the batteries, and they send hardware to help install this. You can see there's a bracket on the back here, different size holes in it that you can mount and hang your light. And here is the solar panel, and then they send 2 zip ties. Let's take a look at the solar panel. All right, there it is. So you're going to want to set this up somewhere where it's going to get a lot of sun to charge up the battery, so you have plenty of battery for overnight. And they send a bunch of cord here. You need to keep that in mind. You're going to have to be able to reach your light with this cord. And it looks like this cord is, let's see, it's 15 foot long. So decent amount of cord, but just keep that in mind. Your light does have to be within 15 foot of your solar panel. So let's get this thing installed, try it out, see how well it works. All right, guys, so I'm setting my solar panel right here. It's going to be angled up at the sun here. So it's going to get lots of sun, charge it up really well. I'm going to route my wire up into the side of the shed here. Now we need to mount my pendant light. All right, so they do send drywall anchors along. I'm going to mount right onto this wood 2x4 here, so I'm not going to need to worry about that. But to make this really easy, if you can get an angle to put your screw right through the bracket, you can leave the light on. If not, there's just 2 screws. You can take the bracket off completely. Pretty sure I'm going to be able to leave this on here. And using the screw they send, oh yeah, you are going to need a screwdriver or drill or something to be able to put a screw in to mount this. All right, so I got that mounted. Change that like that. Now I just need to route my line out to the solar panel and hook them up. All right, so here's my wire. Just route this up here. I'll tuck this wire away a little better later, but just so you guys can see this hooked up. All right, so you actually get a lot of options here on your remote. All right, so on here, you're going to see green LEDs on the bottom of your light. Those indicate how charged the battery is. And then there's a 5th LED that's purple, that's blinking. That tells us that the solar panel is hooked up and it's got sun. So this thing's charging right now. All right, we use our remote here to turn it on, and then you can set the modes based on which method you want. The motion at night, motion during the day, and then you can just have it so it turns on. You can also adjust your brightness with this remote, make it dimmer. You can see that's a really bright light. And then there's also timers that you can put, which is nice. If you want it to shut off after a couple hours, you put on like the 2-hour timer, the 6-hour timer, and then after that time frame, it's going to shut off. So I'm going to check back in at night because it is daytime, so it's already lit up in here. But I want you guys to be able to see, you know, the difference between this room all dark at night and when this light lights up. We're gonna let this thing charge all afternoon and we'll check back in tonight. All right, guys, it's nighttime, it's dark, and let's try this light out. All right, so it blinks a number of times to let you know what mode it is on. That's why it just blinked 4 times, because I have it on mode 4. But look at this thing, super bright. And this is all off that solar panel. It charged all afternoon, and this thing is gonna stay bright for a long time. And I can adjust this. So say I want a little more direct light over there, just tilt one of these up, shine them like that. They shine over really good. So this thing's working awesome. You can use the modes here. So you want an outdoor light to shine on an area, or you want a light in a shed like this. You can just pick the mode that suits best and get to work on it. So really happy with this light. Got the solar panel out there. It's going to keep charging it. You don't need to worry about getting electricity to the spot you're using your light. This thing is awesome. Make sure you get one. Check it out.